To start, find an area to be in that is comfortable and will be distraction free. This will give you a little bit of time to choose which position feels best for you. You're most comfortable seated or lying down. If seated, try sitting with legs crossed and palms down on your knees. And if lying down, place your hands on your belly. Place your feet flat on the floor by bending your knees up towards the ceiling or the sky, whatever's above you. And just start to settle in, getting whatever movement out that you need to, so you can really allow yourself to just be here. We'll take a couple cleansing breaths to start, and you'll hear the sound of the bell, both to start this practice and to complete this practice. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and a sigh out through your mouth. And do that 2 more times. Deep breath in, full breath out. Last one, fill up and let go. And if it feels comfortable to you right now, you can close your eyes if you haven't already, or maybe softening your gaze by shutting them about halfway. And to the best of your ability, allow your attention to rest on this moment and this moment only. You are here. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm, movement, flow, without trying to slow it down, without trying to speed it up. Just feel your breath as it comes in and as it flows out. Noticing the body doing breath work for you naturally. There's nothing to do. And then start to notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the ground beneath you. Specifically, the different points on your feet and what they are directly in contact with. So between you, your bed, the pillow, the floor, the ground, the earth, there are all of these different layers. And if you'd like, I'd like you to imagine the different layers from the closest to your feet all the way down to the earth. And just kind of count those off in your mind. So, for example, if you have socks on, that would be the first layer, 1. If there's a blanket over those socks, that's 2. Or if your bare feet are touching the carpet, that's your first layer. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. Really, you're just noticing all of the layers between you and the earth beneath you. Your mind may start to wander away into other thought or get distracted, and it's to be expected. That's what our minds are supposed to do. So if you notice that happening, just kind of note it. Like, okay, mine is wandering right now, and bring it back to this process of imagining and seeing those different layers. And then start to shift your attention to your hands. If you're seated, they are resting on your knees. And if you're lying down, they're resting on your belly. And take yourself through the same process of just noticing all of the layers beneath your hands. going down to the earth. Just label them in your mind. Moving through everything that takes up space between your hands and the earth. And then start to notice if there are other parts of the body that are also in contact with whatever is supporting you up, the chair, bed, the floor. And are there the same amount of layers in between? Is the number different in different areas? Even noticing the space and the energy that your breath takes up to create space, to create support between you and whatever's around you. Again, know that there isn't a right or wrong, so try not to get too caught up in the content of all of this. Really just try to take yourself through the process of noticing. That's what mindfulness is really about. It's noticing what's happening here, what's happening now. And to the best of your ability, start to feel the sense of your entire body, whether seated or lying down. And just notice the feeling or the sensation of being supported by everything that is beneath you. Consider all of those layers that were leading up to you now. And the different ways in which all of these layers, breath, energy, the floor, whatever it is, but everything that is here for you now is actually holding you. It's maintaining a sense of connection, even though right now you may be alone. And that same feeling of support is actually carrying out through your space, through your room, through your house, out into the streets, to your community, to your neighbors, to your city, to your state, to the country, to the world. And that same earth, that same sense of groundedness is holding and supporting everybody else as well. In times of uncertainty and high anxiety, it's easy to feel as though you're carrying the worries of the world. And as a wise teacher of mine recently said, it is in these times we can notice how the world is actually carrying us. Come back to this sensation, one of support, connection, the sensation of feeling grounded, of being grounded. Slowly start to bring your attention back to the breath. And if it feels comfortable, I invite you to place both hands over your heart. Using this gesture as an acknowledgement and appreciation for yourself, thanking yourself for taking the time to do this. And we'll end as we began with a few deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep breath in and deep breath out.